So let's get started on how me going to Japan even happened for someone who doesn't leave my house as much. First, I just got invited from someone I've known for a long time, and it was like out of nowhere. Did not expect it. Honestly, did not want to go because first, I don't have a job. Second, it's all of his people, like some of his friends and his family, and they know me, but it's not like we're close. As an adult, I would find that awkward, but as when I was younger, I wouldn't have, and I would have been excited even more to go. Also, a part of me just wanted more life experience. It's YOLO, it's literally anime. I think that's why he invited me, because he knew I liked anime. And so, yeah. So I'm just gonna like show you some photos instead of like my boring gameplay. So first thing, like I mentioned on this channel many times of this anime called Origaru, one of my favorite romance anime. See this picture, Saizera. This is one of the episodes when that brown hair girl Orimoto made fun of Hachiman because he mispronounced it, calling it Saize. But as soon as I saw that, I just took a picture of that immediately, and one of the people I was traveling with saying, "Why'd you take a picture of that?" And I just had to make up something on the spot saying, "I think I know that." So yeah, a lot of Bleach, you know, the anime Bleach. It's like that hilly area when people just walk on the road, and it's just that grass hilly thing where people just lie down. Seen many anime scenes of that, people vibing and chilling. Subways are really cool. For sure, I can't think of any subway anime scenes. Okay, maybe Rent a Girlfriend and Origaru too, but the subway scenes are just really small in anime shows. One of the biggest places I wanted to visit was the bamboo forest. It's an iconic Origaru scene where Yukino was finally mad at Hachiman of what he did, asking that glasses girl out, and that was in the bamboo forest. But we didn't spend a lot of time in Kyoto. In Kyoto, we went to Nara Park when we like fed the deers, and I thought that was really cool. We also went go-karting. That's a very popular touristy thing. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. And also, like, I heard Japan hates when foreigners do this go-kart, but it was a pretty cool experience. You see a lot of like people just taking photos of you, and even tourists too, for no reason. They just look at you and take photos. And I'm like, why are you taking photos? Don't you like see this a lot? But yeah, definitely one of the most unforgettable moments is the convenience stores. 7-Eleven, Family Mart, Lawson, especially 7-Eleven. Amazing. Literally, I loved how the egg sandwiches, the banana juice. My friends said like the waffle ice cream was good, but I thought it was alright. No, I just liked how clean it was, how the employees actually like do their best to keep the place clean, unlike the 7-Eleven in America. It's an absolute joke. But yeah, so many nice stuff. And it's not like Family Mart or Lawson was worse. It just felt the same type of vibe as 7-Eleven. But yeah, that's definitely an unforgettable moment. I spent a lot of money over there. Oh, I'm glad I remembered this. So this iconic train scene in the movie 5 centimeters per second. It's a sad romance anime where, yeah, it's sad. They would have these train scenes play a lot. And I think in Your Name too. And thankfully, I got a video recording of that, of the sound of when the train is about to cross and then like the railroads go down. It's just that iconic noise. Here it is. So yeah, continuing with my anime talk, Akihabara was really awesome. Here's all these photos of all these figurines I saw. I saw a lot of Bleach stuff, and I wish I bought more. I didn't buy much because my suitcase was pretty small on my checked bag. Cloud, Chainsaw Man, and even Berserk. So yeah, it's just a bunch of cool figurines. We went to Osaka Castle too. Osaka Castle was really cool. Sightseeing wise, it wasn't like fun. Sometimes sightseeing it can be boring, but no, just seeing the Osaka Castle, knowing that it was like in many animes, during like this period of like the samurai times. I forgot the history at the moment, but yeah, I'm more inspired. I gotta watch Howl's Moving Castle or any animes that's like involving the Osaka Castle. Mount Fuji, we were really lucky, is because I heard like most people that go to Mount Fuji, they can't even see it that well because of the fog. But the day we went, it was completely absolute clear. We saw everything. And yeah, so I wasn't even mad about that. Here's this recording I saw. I went to an anime store looking for a figurine, and alright, just here's the video. So Some of you would know that's the Tokyo Ghoul ending. It's an iconic ending. Like anything that reminds me of anime gets me excited. Another cool thing is we took the bullet train. I wish they had this in USA because we could go to many places far away a lot faster. And the bullet train is like really comfortable. But yeah, too bad we don't have that. I wish we did. We stayed at a place called Shinjuku. We didn't like Shinjuku is because the foods places that we went to were just really mid. Nothing crazy, but outside of Shinjuku, we went to Shibuya, Asakusa, and yeah, that was cool. But when we went to Osaka, Osaka was something else. We enjoyed Osaka a lot more. The only thing we liked about Shinjuku is because there was a 7-Eleven really close to us, so we got pampered by that. But yeah, Osaka was just much cooler. We saw so much more tourists too. We went during Golden Week, and that's usually when people leave Tokyo. But yeah, something about Osaka, it's just like more nature, more vintage stuff. We saw a lot of like vintage clothes that I didn't even see, or like throwbacks, like a random basketball, baseball jersey, or a random brand that's like discontinued. But yeah, I think Osaka was better than Tokyo. So now here's like a thing that I realized. So when going to the clubs, when my friends wanted to go to the clubs, bars to meet girls, Asian girls, I wasn't really interested in doing that. But yeah, peer pressure. I realized like this country of Japan, lonely guys have like they accept. It's like easier to move around as a lonely guy compared to if you're lonely in most other countries, you'd be seen as a loser, harder to fit in. But Japan, it's not like that. In fact, they like embrace it. Like for example, we went to a bar and then it's like a maid cafe bar, and these girls were just chatting up these old guys. And also like another friend, they wanted to go get some massages, if you know where I'm going with this. And they're in the line. There was old guys in that line, and yeah, I mean that's probably like that in every other country. But I've seen like many diners that are for like lonely people that are alone. And another big thing that we did was going to a maid cafe. We were all indifferent. Some of us didn't want to do it. I felt weird doing it, but I'm glad that I was forced to do it because, you only live once. We went to a maid cafe. It was for sure weird, but our maid was she was nice. And I didn't like the part where when she served us coffee, food, we have to do some like dances, we make heart symbols and go side to side while singing songs. It was weird, but still. During that maid cafe, I looked around, turned around. I saw so many older guys that looked alone. They were like in their 50s and 60s going to a maid cafe. And like in some maid cafes, somebody, when it's their turn, they take a photo with the maid in front of everybody. But it's not like everyone's looking at them. Sometimes they do, but like everyone's like minding their own business. The older guys, they like get really excited. They like cover up, their private parts, or I don't know. They just like try to contain their excitement. It was weird. But yeah, as a lonely guy in Japan, you could move around publicly easier compared to some countries. I said many times in this channel that I want to have an anime physique, and I was there for like 12 days. And the thought of like not working out for 12 days bugged me. But one thing in Japan is you walk a lot. Easily, I had over 15,000 steps per day in Japan. And when I came back, this was like my weight. I was like 148. Even with all the food that I ate, yeah, still, I didn't gain that much weight. And also, like, my stomach, I was like very weary of my stomach because finding a bathroom there is like annoying. So yeah, I didn't eat much. But yeah, coming back home, my jet lag right now is still crazy. I just sleep through the afternoons. Reality's hitting. Spent a lot of money, took a hit on my savings, and then just slowly applying back to jobs. I was in a good routine of applying to jobs, having interview questions memorized, but now I just forgot it all, and I'm too lazy. But no, Japan was really cool. I would definitely go again one day by myself. I know a friend that lives there, and he doesn't do like crazy things like the people I went to with, but they were all cool. But it would be just nice for me to go on my own schedule rather than following another person's schedule or another group. But no, Japan was really fun. I would go back there again. And I never thought I would go to Japan for someone that likes anime so much. Like, you see a lot of anime things in front of your eyes. Like, here's a photo of like ReZero. And so yeah, that's really cool to see. Some of the people are really nice. When I went to Don Quixote, people were really nice. They know enough English. And like the advertisement marketing, it's just better compared to like USA. USA is like more like corporate force, but at least in Japan there's like creativity to it. It's like the colors shine at you more. So yeah, it's been a while since I made a video, and I never thought I would have made a video of me going to Japan. All right, peace out, guys.